Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan Weimer here, CEO, Morpheus.Network, here with another video update for you guys. This is the Masternodes AMA. Beautiful list of questions from the community on the Masternodes. Lots of questions here, so let's not waste any time. Let's get right to them. So thank you for these questions for everyone who submitted them through Reddit. Question number one. Hello team. Will the Masternodes be easy to set up for anyone or only for extreme techies? So it'll be foolproof tutorials. Yeah, most definitely. I've said this before, like all our different systems that we have, for our clients, for our amazing clients, we try to make our systems as easy as possible to use. You will need some experience when it comes to blockchain, tokens, crypto wallets, but we will provide a tutorial, screenshots, even a video for the entire process to get your token staked properly and get those nodes set up. One thing I'll obviously press on as well. We have the greatest community in all of crypto. So helpful, so knowledgeable. If you do need help, if you're hopping into Telegram, you're looking for some help to set up your node, I am positive there'll be some community members who will help set those up for you, help you with the steps to get those set up properly. So thank you for that, and we will make it as easy as possible. Next question. Can you use a ledger protected wallet for it? Otherwise, how can you protect your MW from being stolen? Listen, when we did our testing, we're doing our testing right now. We have not been testing with the Ledger wallet. I personally see no issue using a Ledger wallet for MetaMask, so on and so forth. But once again, do your own research with that. Be safe, obviously. And once again, I'm sure the community will be able to answer that question quickly as well. But I personally see no issue with using a Ledger. That hard wallet is obviously very secure. So thank you for that question as well. Next question. Can you run 2 or more nodes on one VPS, for example, 3600 on one VPS, or you need 2? No, it's going to be one account, one sign up, one KYC. If you're holding 1800 tokens, if you're holding 3600, you're holding 10 nodes worth at 18,000, one login and one KYC, as simple as that. All visual on one interface. You're not going to have to run, if you're running 10 nodes, you're not going to run 10 different systems, 10 different interfaces, keep track of them all, nothing like that. Nice and simple, one interface. Hopefully that answers your question there. Will a separate node be needed for 1800 tokens, or can a node have more than 1800 tokens in it? Once again, 1800 tokens is the denomination of the nodes. There'll be one account, one setup. If you're looking to stake, for example, 3600 tokens, that'll be under one account, one login through our interface, the trustmw.com interface. Thank you for that question as well. Will there be a period between the first rewards period payout and the next 3 months period to allow for reinvestment? Yeah, you can always add on more nodes to the system as long as they're available, obviously, and you have the proper amount of tokens, of course. I think there's a question later about getting those rewards. Once again, because of the 1800 token denominations that each node requires, if your reward isn't quite 1800 tokens, you won't be able to add on another node, obviously, at that point. So more so about having the right amount of tokens in order to get the program properly. Thank you for that as well. Can we run multiple nodes on one VPS? Wow, that is a very popular question. And yes, it'll all be one login, one VPS. If we can, these nodes have to have their own dedicated or shared core. Once again, one login is going to be nice and simple. One account, one interface. Downloadable app, works on Windows, Linux, as well as Mac. So yeah, that's actually a question for later on as well. Do we need to run separate instance per node? No, you don't. Can I run a node on Ubuntu, or which other OS can we use? I mentioned a second ago, Mac, Windows, Linux-based systems. There'll be an application for it to be downloaded. You get installation package to download. We have a login online via platform. Both. There's going to be a downloadable application. You need to register online, obviously log in through the customer app afterwards. That's going to be the app that you download to your system. Thank you for that question as well. All right, next question. Can you provide a few different recommended configurations for different size wallets? Once again, it's 1800 tokens per node. So we're talking about 1800 token denominations, 1800, 3600, so on and so forth. Next question here. I guess they're breaking it down. 100 nodes, 180,000 tokens. Yes, that's right. That's the different VPS configurations. Questions related to how many VPS instances. Once again, one login, easy peasy. Keeping it simple for the node holders. You don't have to set up multiple systems. I know that's a concern out there. And no, it won't do anything crazy like that. Is there any part of the process where we have to use our private key to connect our MW wallet to the Masternode? When you're setting up, your actual connection of your wallet, you have to put in your private key, of course, but that's not passed on to the Morpheus team. You don't send that into our system by any means. It's all on your end, completely secure. You just do have to connect your wallet, of course. So at that point, a private key would have to be used. But once again, it's not submitted to us. It's only submitted from your end. What measures are taken so that tokens are safe and cannot be stolen? This is, to me, that's a question about how safe is the blockchain. It's a ERC20 token, extremely safe. We've actually gone through, the various tests required to make sure that our security is at the highest level. With that, obviously, most recently we had the M&W token release from the last token, MRPH. That security upgrade we did as well. So you know what? Extremely safe, safer than funds being held in a centralized sort of location. So, simple question and answer. Are the tokens safe? Yes, most definitely they are very safe. What happens if VPS is lost, deleted, broken? Same for crashed computer, laptop, server. Restore backup if we use new VPS without losing access to the staked MW. Yeah, you would never lose access to the staked tokens. You would have to reconnect, obviously re-download the app and reconnect the instance to the platform itself, but you would never lose your tokens themselves. That kind of goes back to the question before, how secure the tokens? Extremely secure. All right, next question. Will there be a dashboard showing the network transactions and its historical growth that are in the network? Perhaps also some statistics, error logs using your own nodes. The dashboard itself, for the nodes system, the trustmw.com interface, is going to have some great metrics on it. Discussing obviously the tokens being staked, the complete size of the node system itself, and the part of the node system that that staked token that you're holding for your specific node instance. So there will be some great statistics on it. Discussing also the compensation based on the work required, the staking required for this trust network. All that will be included. Now, when it comes to historical growth of transactions running through the network, that's obviously something we want to do at one point. Not going to be connected directly to this beta nodes interface, but there will be some great, pie charts and some great, metrics that we're able to show for that interface. So thank you for that as well. Any rewards plus 18% APY? No, it's this right now is an 18% for your program. That is for the entire beta nodes solution that we have right now. This is for the testing of that trust network. There's no reward plus that 18%. That is the current percentage reward. And that's once again for the work required to maintain your node, to keep it connected, allowing us to have that trusted network of data. Is the beta program a set length of time until 1.2 million tokens have been earned? We're looking for it to run that beta program. We're prepared to run it for over a year if necessary. We don't want to run it for too much longer than that. So yes, a year plus is what we're looking at. That would be on the maximum level. So during the KYC procedure, some people are rejected because they've already submitted your documents to another profile. Can we allow those people to resubmit? Yep, you should be able to resubmit right now. So if you still haven't done that, please do take a look. Why wait 6 months from the start date before distributing the node fees? We do need a secure network. We want our node holders to be, a part of the network for longer than, let's say, a day or two to get their compensation, and not be part of the network anymore. So that is the program itself. We need to have a secure network that's maintained, and it's 6 months to start with, and then 3 months, compensation periods thereafter. All right. Will there be a cap number for Masternodes ever? There will be a cap number for the beta program. Now, will there be a cap number for the program beyond beta, the fully released decentralized node network? That's uncertain at this point. Down the road, we'll definitely have that information for you as well. So, great question though. Is it possible to set up a second node later if you want to pay for them from rewards? You could set up stake more tokens in the same account as I mentioned. You could stake them from the rewards you gain. Just once again, specifically, you'd have to have another 1,800 tokens to have another node, obviously. And if you're looking to stake from, you said a second node later, if it's from a second account you're looking to do, you might have to run through KYC again. There's obviously those KYC restrictions as well. But technically, if it's as simple as you have an account set up, you want to add more nodes to your account, it goes by that 1,800 token denomination. What if investors, holders have a lot of MW tokens but cannot meet the requirement of 99% uptime? Can they delegate to a node service provider, NSP, to stake on their behalf? The NSP would charge a fee, 10 to 20%, 0 to 20%, I should say, of the reward from staking. I think that is fair enough. Any kind of service in the market available. There are services on the market, of course, and we've had some conversations with some great services as well. One thing though, we cannot recommend a service specifically, and any sort of service would have to follow the rules of our beta nodes program, of course. Besides that, I would have to say you're going to use an NSP to do your own research. Make sure they're not only confident in what they're doing, but they have some experience as well. That's just my personal recommendation. But once again, you have to do your own research when it comes to something like that. So thank you for that question. We now, the HW specs, HW for running a server, but how will it be packaged / delivered? Container, RPM, zipper package. There'll be a downloadable application, simple as that, downloadable app available for Windows, Mac, or Linux systems. Simple as that, you run it on your computer. Will it be possible to run a node in America? Restricted at the moment, just based on current regulations. Obviously, we lean heavily on our legal team when it comes to things like that. And currently, for the beta nodes program, United States is restricted. So thank you for that. We have MW tokens, 2 different MetaMask wallets because there are different business entities, and the person who runs these entities be the same person with different email addresses. You may need to run KYC twice, just how the system is set up. But when it comes to third-party integrations, it should work. I don't see that being an issue at all. But once again, once you get set up, if there's any issues, we have a great support team when it comes to the Morpheus core team. And as I mentioned before, the Morpheus community in Telegram is unbelievable. If you're trying to get set up and run into any issues, I'm sure they can help out with that as well. So. When the APY is distributed in 6 months, it will be a simple process to stake those rewards and offer them as another reward, as another node. It's going to be a super simple process, obviously, to get those rewards, sent back over to you. But once again, only thing I'll point out, of course, I mentioned this before, to stake another node, it would have to be in that 1,800 token denomination. So, will staking and node running be a process that Morpheus offers simple solutions for people who do not or cannot invest in technology or hardware? It's very simple. You do need a wallet. As I mentioned before, some knowledge within the crypto space is useful, of course. But we're going to have some great tutorials, screenshots, videos. Obviously the core team and the community rely on to make sure that everybody should be able to set up a node. With that basic amount of knowledge, in their holster. So, if you have several family members sharing the same wallet, you need to split the tokens, different wallets to run nodes, or still share the same wallet. It should be fine sharing the same wallet. I think if you're in the same family, I think it would make sense maybe to have one account that everyone's sharing, one interface, run that KYC. If all the tokens are in the same wallet, you can stake on those 1,800 token denominations for the amount of nodes you want to hold. And it should be as simple as that. So honestly, guys, these have been some great questions. I really feel the excitement from the community to get these nodes all set up. I'm excited about it as well. I will say you guys don't see this on a daily basis, but our teams are working nonstop on the solution, on this trustmnw.com interface. We're adding on some new graphics to it as well, some final touches to it as well. Looking forward to the beginning of December when we can actually have community log in, stake their tokens, and be a part of this, supply chain trusted data network. So everybody who's watching, I covered every single question I saw on Reddit, so hopefully I did cover your question. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me directly, Dan at Morpheus.Network. I'm on Telegram as well. The whole team is on Telegram. And as always, guys,